kind old woman, but they didn't know what Dongshi had gone through. After returning home, Dongshi called his girlfriend. Perhaps he had nowhere to confide his inner thoughts. He told his girlfriend everything about his past. He still couldn't understand why his mother was so kind to others but so cold to her own son. But his girlfriend told him, maybe this is your chance to ask her face to face. If you don't ask now, you'll never have the chance again. You'll spend the rest of your life in pain. The next day, when Dongshi ran into his mother at the market again, he asked her when she wanted to go back to their hometown. He had decided to take her back himself. 3 days later, mother and son set off on a journey that had been 30 years in the making. But when they arrived, they found that the village was gone. Due to a rural redevelopment project years ago, the whole village had been turned into a reservoir. The two of them sat on the shore, staring blankly at the water. It was then that Dongshi learned about his mother's tragic past. She had lost both her parents at the age of 6. Then, at 13, her brother also died. Hearing this, Dongshi felt a deep pang in his heart. His mother had had no family since she was 13. At that moment, Dongshi realized he knew nothing about his mother's past. On their way down the mountain, Yudong twisted her ankle. Dongshi draped his coat over her and insisted on carrying her down.
지금 다 엎인 거야?
This was the first time he had ever carried his mother, and it was the first time he truly realized how old she had become.
이 뭐야, 가죽만 남아가지고.
Once they got down the mountain, a sudden downpour began. As they sat in the car to wait for the rain to stop, Dongshi asked the question that had been on his mind. When I was being bullied by my stepbrother's sons, didn't it hurt you to see the bruises on my body?
너무 미친년이라. 그저 자식이 새끼 밥만 먹으면 사는 줄 알고 좋은 집에 학교만 가면 되는 줄 알고 멍충이줄 바보줄.
After hearing her answer, Dongshi felt her excuse was weak. He still couldn't forgive her for the mistakes she made back then. That night, Dongshi and his mother went to a restaurant in town. His mother told him, after my brother died, I worked here for years. Back then, I was so busy I didn't even have enough to eat. It wasn't until I met your father when I was almost 20 that I finally stopped going hungry. This journey helped Dongshi understand his mother's history. Her story was full of suffering. A 13-year-old girl who lost all her family. She fought for survival with everything she had. She never got love from her parents. And when she became a mother, she didn't know how to give this love to her children. Maybe in her heart, ensuring her child is well fed is the greatest love she can offer. On their way back, Dongshi took his mother to fulfill her last wish. She wanted to see the view from the highest mountain on Jeju Island. While climbing, he asked her a question. If there's a next life, would you still want a son like me?
왜 싫어? 내 승질이 이걸로 싫어? 응. 나도 어머 다시 만나기 싫어. 난 뭐 차가운 어묵 좋아서 다시 만나 살고 싶긴 해.
Halfway up, Yudong couldn't continue.